Hi guys! If you don't know me, I'm Kiki from Candy Kiki Art, and I pop up on your screen from time to time to share my artistic journey with you. The last time I popped up was about 5 years ago, but let me tell you, this time I'm ready to try again, and I hope that together we can create a great and supportive community. Please enjoy my strange accent and probably super weird pronunciation. No, I'm not from Russia. What better time to be back to YouTubing than just before probably the biggest art challenge hosted on Instagram, Inktober. As you can see, I'm already prepared to start the spooky season. And if you never heard of it, Inktober is an annual event that takes place, well, you guessed it right, every October, where artists from around the world participate in a challenge to create one ink drawing every day for the entire month. While the challenge can be fun and rewarding, it can also be daunting for those who are new to it or struggling to come up with ideas. That's why I've compiled a list of 5 tips to help you have more fun with your Inktober challenge. The tools you use for Inktober can greatly affect the quality of your work. You should feel comfortable with the art supplies you choose and not struggle with every line. Inktober is all about using inks, but that doesn't mean you have to stick to the same old pen or brush every day. Try out different tools and materials, and you may even find your new favorite pen. Choose pens with a variety of tip sizes to create different line weights. Some of my favorites are Winsor & Newton fine liners, Pigma Micron PN, Copic multiliners, Pentel Pocket Brush Pen, and inks. Remember to use paper that is thick enough to handle ink without bleeding through or tearing out. Bristol board and watercolor paper are the most popular choices. Of course, you don't have to stick to traditional media. There are many amazing brushes that imitate traditional art supplies, and let's be real, the fact that you can use Ctrl-Z and Liquify tool is always a small advantage, right? Also, decide if you want to stick to black and white theme or maybe add some fun colors because you feel too depressed without them. Don't be afraid to try new things and push yourself outside of your comfort zone. You don't have to follow the original Inktober list. Just pick one that you can vibe with. Look for the most exciting prompt. What do you want to focus on? Character art? Maybe some scary creatures. You want to work on expressions? Fun poses? It will be easier if you make up your mind at this stage. Whether it's a specific subject matter or a particular style or technique, having a theme can give you a sense of direction and purpose. Don't be afraid to get creative and mix and match themes to make them even more unique. Find some inspiring artists. I love looking at Inktober pieces made by Loish, Nuria Tamarit, Claude. By the way, on her channel you can find 31 videos for each day of the challenge, which is crazy, but it always gives me a great boost to keep going. You can find them on any art-related site. The more you can find, the better. Just don't spend too much time scrolling, you'll have to actually draw something at some point. Joining Inktober communities or following other artists on social media can be a great way to stay motivated and get inspiration for your drawings. You can also share your work with others and get some helpful feedback. Sketch out rough drafts or thumbnails to help visualize your ideas before committing to the final drawing. You don't want to end up having 5 minutes to finish your illustrations. No one likes to work in a hurry, especially when we're in the middle of the creative process. And remember, consistency is the key to finish the Inktober challenge. Make time in your schedule each day to work on your Inktober art. Whether it's 30 minutes or a few hours, setting aside dedicated time can help you stay consistent. Organize your time, especially if your days are extremely busy. Plan out your ideas and sketches ahead of time, so you don't feel too pressured when October rolls around. Remember that you also need time to take proper photos of your drawings. If you need daylight, maybe you should always be one day ahead. There's nothing more frustrating than bad lighting. I use my trusty lamps, but I still prefer to wait and take photos next morning. Remember that the most important thing is to enjoy the process. Don't stress about making every drawing perfect or sticking to a strict schedule. Don't worry too much about making mistakes or creating a masterpiece every day. Embrace the imperfections in your drawings and use them as opportunities to learn and grow as an artist. Inktober is meant to be a fun and creative challenge. not a stressful one. By changing your mindset, you'll be more likely to complete the challenge and feel proud of your work. Just picture yourself with a big smile on your face as you complete this challenge with 31 drawings in your hand. And that's it! By following these tips, you can make the most of your Inktober challenge and have a great time creating and sharing your work. If you're starting to feel overwhelmed or perhaps lack motivation, don't forget that you can find many struggling artists who are in the same situation as you. Maybe spend some time commenting on some pieces you love or just connecting with other people. It's always fun to do it together. Support each other and maybe meet new awesome art friends. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see your beautiful art out there. So go ahead and grab your pens and paper. It's time to get started. Bye! Particular.
Daunting.
Daunting.